Okay, so welcome back to part 2 of the Asian coleslaw salad. And so the ingredients are going to be cabbage, carrots, ginger, onions, cilantro, salt, garlic, green onions, and sesame seeds. Okay, and so we're going to use a food processor to begin this recipe. The food processor makes the process a lot faster. And I have a regular slicing blade on here. And I am going to, actually, let me put that back on. Okay, I'm gonna cut up a piece here. Now I'm doubling up this recipe and I already have some cut up in my bowl, okay? And I'm just going to start the blade and put this through, and you're gonna see how fast that is. So literally, if you have everything ready, you have your, you're gonna slice up your onions and your cabbage, and then you're going to grate your carrots, okay? But if you have everything together within, I would say, 5 minutes, you can actually have everything already cut up. Okay, let's see here. I need my other blade in here. And this blade has a small slicing and a larger slicer, but I'm gonna use a smaller one because I want smaller cuts of my carrots. In fact, let me take out this cabbage. I'm gonna put it in my bowl. And you don't have to clean it out because you're gonna be mixing everything anyway. So let's see here. Just my blade here. Okay, trying to go a little fast here on this recipe. I don't have too much time. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut up the tips of my carrot and put it through. And they have been washed already. And as you can see how fast that was in less than a minute. I have my carrot and my cabbage cut. So I'm doubling up this recipe, and so the recipe is 2 cups of cabbage, but I'm doing 4 cups of cabbage, and you can see how fine this carrot is. And I am going to add some to my salad, and I already have some in my salad, so I went ahead and did some chopping ahead of time just to save time. And I have my cabbage on the bottom. Now I wanted to buy red cabbage, but unfortunately the store was out of red cabbage. I was only able to get green cabbage, I guess, with everything that's happening in our world today. That's what happened. So what I've done already in this recipe was that in order to give it a little bit more color, I cut up some kale. And I'm gonna show you this just to give it a little bit more color. If you can see there, you see the cabbage and then you see the kale. And then I sliced up my onion just like I did with my cabbage. I sliced up thin pieces of my red onion. And that's going to help to give it color. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and mix this all up. I'm gonna get a spatula. I think I have one here actually. Okay, here we go. And now you can slice up the onions or you can chop them up fine. Sometimes I chop it up fine because there's certain members in my home who do not like raw onions, and so I like to hide it in the meal. I don't tell them that the onion is in the salad. But in this case, slicing it up long like this will help to give it more color. Okay, so I've put that there. The next thing that you needed to grate was some ginger, okay? And you need it like, It says 1.5 teaspoons of ginger, which is about an inch long of ginger. And what you do is you take your inch long piece of ginger and you remove the skin with a peeler, okay? And then once you got all of the skin removed, then you can grate it with a grater on the fine side of your grater, okay? And I'm just gonna cut off a piece here. And I'm only gonna do a little bit more because I've already done some to speed up the process. So I don't need that much more. I just needed a little bit extra, okay? And then your garlic, you can use a garlic press or you can use the grater for this, okay? And so if you press on the garlic with the knife, the side of the knife, the paper will come loose,